there's this sense inside you that you want to become something, that you have an imagination um, of who you might be. And I think that there's a slightly different sense inside you, and that is a knowing that there um, is one way that you can live, one vision of your life that will bring you to a place of happiness, that you will be able to, in other words, I think one way to think about it is that this place is something where you could imagine looking back on, say towards the end of your life, and say, that is the person, that is the life that I wanted to become, that I was meant to become, and therefore that I'm proud of and that I feel fully fulfilled by. And there is a course, we talked about a letting go, that enables you to hear what that is for you clearly. But I believe, in my experience today, reinforces to me that that is true for all of us. That when we can quiet ourselves enough and listen and see ourselves in a clear enough light, and we're all different, right? We're all very, very, we have different brains. I was talking to a patient last night, and this guy is brilliant and just doing so incredibly well in his life. He really sort of repeatedly inspires me talking to him. And that wasn't the case a year ago. But the whole history of it is really, irrelevant. What is striking to me right now is so he's doing so well, and he talked yesterday about this idea that I'm getting at a little bit now. This idea of everyone has a different brain inside their head, and until you figure out how yours works best. He used the analogy of a car, right? Everyone's got a different car, and it functions and feels a little bit differently. A different, I think his metaphor is even better as a different transportation, right? In a way, through life. So you might have a boat, you might have a car, you might have something else that gets you around. And one of the fundamental challenges that he has spent time mastering is, how does mind work? How does it need to be fed? How does it need to be treated? How much sleep does it need? How much of other people does it need and want in its life? What are the grounding beliefs that it should have in order to work best for me? And so I love that idea that we all have those different means of transportation, different brains, different bodies that produce different results and that are maximized in different ways, and therefore are going to take us on different journeys, right? So, although everyone has a very different journey to make, what I have seen more clearly to be true is that there is the ability within each of us to hear and see what that person is, what that purpose is, what looking back on that person feeling fulfilled and in sync with life and having lived out his or her purpose, we can know what that looks like because we have the capacity to look at ourselves when we're quiet enough from the outside and from the inside and see what that is that we most are meant to be. And it's there for the asking, and it's there for the seeing. So I believe that every time that we go into these mind exercises and do the work that we're doing, that we're moving towards that, each of us. And so for me, there's another nugget that I wanted to share with you today that has actually profound implications for me, for my life, for my decision making, for my level of peace, for the moments of ambivalence that come up. That's not really the word I'm looking for. The moments of inner struggle that can arise. This is a profound statement on that for me. So hopefully it helped you also. And let's keep moving here. This has run far longer than I planned, but I wanted to share with that all with you. Let's get on to some mind exercise, and I hope that you have an incredible day. Okay, bye-bye.